Would you have let Jack onto the door with you?
I would have, and I think there would have been a way to make it work.
I think so too.
If they would have went this way.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah.
And I'm Carolyn.
And welcome back to Close Knit with
Carolyn
and Hannah.
Yay, we're going to do 12 again.
Yeah, this is a redo for us. Last week we tried to film this and record this, and our battery just died. Not rechargeable, I guess.
Yeah.
It was very bizarre.
Didn't you read on somewhere that it goes up to 12 hours?
No, I just assume that's how much. Oh. So the camera we film on is really like tiny. And the battery inside is also very tiny. And I guess the battery life is not that long on the rechargeable ones.
Oh.
And if you overuse it, it exhausts.
It got pretty hot.
It got hot and almost exploded. So
we're lucky to still be here.
Yeah, we're here. We're
here for 12, the real 12. And this is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah, we got about halfway through last time. So we're kind of warmed up. We're going to be talking about our top 10 albums today.
Of all time.
Of all time for each of us.
For us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because recently Apple released their top 100 albums of all time. Obviously, we don't have the time to go through our top 100. I don't even know if I have 100.
I wouldn't.
But we have enough time to go through 10.
We do.
So I'm going to list off. We're going to get right into it.
Are you going to talk about the apples or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm getting to.
You're looking at me like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to list off Apple's top 10 albums that they chose. I was really surprised by this list. I don't know if you guys saw it already or not, but
we went through it the first time, but I already forgot all of them.
Oh, okay, good. So you'll have a reaction similar to the first.
I forgot everything already.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So number 10 was Lemonade by Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
We knew Beyonce was going to be on the list.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's an incredible artist.
She's just iconic.
Yeah.
You know, you think music, you think Beyonce. Okay. Number 9 was Nevermind by Nirvana.
Which I don't know if I've ever listened to a Nirvana song.
Which is wild to me.
Which I think I have a Nirvana.
Which?
I think I have or do you have a t-shirt? I feel like everybody has a Nirvana t-shirt.
I definitely had one when I was in middle school trying to get out of the torrid phase.
Yeah, that's the business casual. Are you going to bring that up like in every other episode to make me feel bad?
The reason I brought it up actually is because Alan and I were talking about how they had a casting call recently at the Mall of America.
Oh.
And Alan was like, you should have like applied. You would have been a perfect model for them. And I was like, I have like accidentally slandered them so much on this podcast. We're only 12 episodes in. Listen, they just have a lot of room to improve. I appreciate, them making stuff in expanded sizes, but at the same time,
so
I
maybe
don't want to spend $90 on a Nirvana t-shirt.
Okay, yeah, their prices are up there, but they do have cute things.
Yeah, sometimes it's a hit or miss. I really like their shoes.
Yeah, and they have. What I like about them is they have. Do people know we're talking about Torrid?
I think, yeah. I name drop them
because I just forgot that for a minute.
Okay.
Woo, this will be a good one. I like that their sizes isn't it like 00 to whatever 04 or something.
Yeah.
Because
like
I think it starts at like size 10.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not positive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've found some really cute jackets, like leather coats and stuff there. But I always like to wait till they're on sale.
Yeah. Yeah, I always check the sale section.
See, and this is why, of course, we're going to bring Mackenzie's into it. This is why owning a boutique now, this is why I price things lower. Or not like super low, but I mean, because a lot of prices have raised in shipping and all that stuff. But I just like to keep things reasonable for people. Because I know what it's like myself. You don't, I mean, even if you can spend $96 on a t-shirt, sometimes you don't want to.
No.
So, yeah, but I get it.
I ever want to.
So
Yeah.
Alan wanted you to be like a model.
Yeah, and I
for
was
them?
like, oh,
yeah.
I can't. Anyways,
Well.
never mind by Nirvana.
Okay, Nirvana. Okay,
Yes.
moving on.
Number 8 is Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. I mean,
Okay.
another icon.
Yeah, she was.
Number 7, Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. Love that man.
Okay, and I always ask, was he the
They
one
Not
that
Like
was
Us.
married
They
to?
Not Like Us. They Not Like Us.
I don't know that song. Was he married to
Not
one of
Like
those
Us.
Jenner girls?
Mm,
Who do I
No.
get mixed up? There was another one.
well, there's like ASAP Rocky. No.
That's the no.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Wasn't he with her before he was with Rihanna?
One. Oh, I don't know. He's with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
I don't know.
was
I don't keep up with any of that. This is not
Yeah.
like a Hollywood talk show.
Okay,
at all.
yeah, no,
No.
mm-mm.
You're not
We're-
gonna get that
We're kind
here.
of out of the loop here in central Minnesota.
Yeah. You're not going to get any of that
Did you bring
hot
the
gossip.
soda? No. Maybe on like Sartell people. No, we don't even know that actually.
No, Kendrick Lamar is the one that had some beef with Drake recently.
Oh gosh, you told me about that.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
gosh.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Number 6 is Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Stevie Wonder, also an iconic
Yeah.
person in
What
music.
an amazing man.
Yeah. Number 5 is Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Which I don't know his songs.
I love Frank Ocean.
Yeah, he's from a while ago though, isn't he? Like the 2000s?
No. He's from the 2010s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's a
okay, yeah, I don't.
amazing artist.
Okay.
So I don't even know how to like classify his music. It's just so good.
Is it like Bob Dylan?
No.
Oh.
Nope. I think you made that mistake last time.
I don't know,
too.
but Timothy Chalamet is playing Bob Dylan. Yes.
Gotta
I
bring him up.
had to get him in there.
Okay.
Dune
Good.
2.
Okay. All right. Number 4 is Purple Rain by Prince and the Revolution.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Absolutely.
especially as like someone from Minnesota,
Absolutely.
Prince has to
I
be
don't know
on
if
there.
you could see that back here behind my head, but that's a book all about Prince and his fashions and the things he wore. And you
Yeah.
guys got that for me from, what was the name of the place? Paisley Park.
Paisley Park. Yeah, we went to
When
his
you-
house.
Yes, you and Ashley and Miles went?
Yeah.
Just the three of you?
Yeah. Yep.
That's very cool that they do tours like that too.
Yeah. That was so fun.
Yeah.
That
Very
was so
cool.
fun to see him. And
Okay.
not to see him, but to see like his work.
you kind of,
We did kind of see him.
of
though.
did.
We saw his ashes,
But-
which was a very bizarre.
Oh, they keep
experience.
his ashes there?
They did at the time. I don't know if they still do.
But you said that you felt his spirit. Or
yeah, yeah, you could definitely feel his something in the house.
Well, I'm sure he's there hanging around.
Yeah, it was just very weird because we walked in. We're like 5 minutes into the tour in the main area, and the guy's like, "All right, and before we move on to the next part, yeah, that little box up there is his ashes."
Oh,
We were like-
wow.
Okay, and then he's like moving right along.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
"Wow, that's crazy."
I need to go there. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would love to see what I could pick up, what energies and energy I could pick up there.
You definitely would pick up something.
Yeah. He's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, so Johnny Depp's, well, he is kind of a musician, but he's more for acting. Okay, so Prince is cool to Johnny Depp's cool in acting. I think Johnny
Yeah.
Depp is one of the most cool people on the planet. Cool, not meaning cold, just cool.
Yeah.
Some people just have that where they're just cool.
Yeah, like his look.
His look, his vibe,
His-
the way he talks, his swagger.
Yeah. Yeah.
His just everything about him.
Especially in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. His characters though, his talent
Yeah.
to get right into the characters when he acts. But yeah, I think Prince is like just cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
All right. Number 3 is Abbey Road by the Beatles.
Yep. The
Yeah.
one where they're walking across the
Yep.
road. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
iconic. Number 2 is Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Yes, absolutely. Thriller. Yes. Huge. I'm not going to give it away, but yeah, it's on one of it's one of mine on my list. Yes. What the difference that he made, I think it just opened everyone's eyes. I wish you could have been in that time when some of that music came out and watch him dance. And there were, I don't know if MTV, later on they had some videos and you could watch videos, but we didn't really have that channel at home on the farm. But then if he was on the Grammys or one of those award shows and you'd watch him perform, like I was like right down in front of the TV watching him. It was just amazing. He was just an incredible, amazing person.
Yeah. I wish I could have experienced that.
Yeah. It got a little weird in the end, but he was just a really interesting, and just his whole life story is amazing, but very talented individual.
Yeah. All right. And then number 1 was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill by Lauryn Hill, which neither of us have listened to.
Yeah. Which I thought that was interesting, of all like the Beatles. Like, how come, like, I'm sure Whitney Houston's on there somewhere.
In the top 100 for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, that's, and maybe we need to listen to that.
Yeah. I've heard it's really good.
I don't think she has any new stuff out lately, does she?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, get right on that.
I will.
Yeah, I'm sure that's cool though. I wonder how, and they pick those by what Apple does?
I'm not sure what it's based off of. If it's sales, if it's like staff picks, if it's like based off of a group, a survey size of, I don't know. But
I would imagine like Billboard, all those it's by who's buying the albums. How many are selling?
Yeah, could be.
At the time. Well, that's cool. So that's Apple's and just their top 10. I'm sure you can go online and see the whole 100 list of 100.
Yeah, you can.
Was that recently put out?
Yeah, I'd say like less than a month ago.
Oh, within a month. That's pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be categorized as recent.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there were categories for that. Okay, so now we have our top 10 albums that have changed our lives. We also have honorable mentions.
That's right, we do.
Yeah, so
because we couldn't really technically pick 10.
Yeah.
So we had to like add the category of honorable mentions.
Yeah, ones that were this close to making the list and they just didn't make the cut. Yeah. So should I just quick go through my list first?
Go through yours.
Okay, my honorable mentions. We've got Sounds Good, Feels Good by 5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh, yeah.
AM by the Arctic Monkeys.
Don't know them.
So good. So good. This one's a recent one. Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish.
Honorable mention?
Yeah.
As much as you talked about it?
I know it. It's because it's so recent.
Oh.
It came out less than a month ago.
So you needed to give it more time to have an impact on your life. Okay, got it.
For sure. Wasteland Baby by Hozier.
Your guy.
My man.
Your guy.
I love him. Preacher's Daughter by Ethel Cain. This is an album I can't listen to, but I love it so much.
But it's on your one-year list for honorable mention.
It is an album where you have to be in a certain mindset to listen to it, and it's more of an experience than it is just a casual sit down.
What kind of mindset do you have to be in?
Like a good one.
And like so that's not in a very, it doesn't happen very often?
No. Like you have to be in okay, I can sit down and I can listen to this and enjoy it.
Wouldn't that just be every day at one part of your day? Not this one. Really?
Not this one. Yeah, most days I can't listen to this album casually.
Oh, I'm going to have to listen to one song. Would I like it?
No.
Oh.
No, it's definitely like a certain type of taste, but I love Ethel Cain so much. It's an experience. That's why it's
probably don't play it then when I'm driving in the car.
No, I would never play it when I drive in the car.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I wouldn't be able to focus then.
Yeah.
I
No, neither would
barely
I.
can focus when we ride in the car.
Yeah. No, you can't.
No, I have trouble
That's fine.
focusing.
Just keep your eyes on the road.
Which is kind of scary.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
I think you kind of need to focus when you're driving.
Yeah.
My mind just goes all over the place.
Yeah.
Like I think out loud as I'm seeing things, I'm saying it out loud.
You catch like maybe 5% of it on this podcast of her.
Oh gosh. Yeah. You don't even, there's a million things going through my brain right now.
Yeah.
What I want to do tomorrow. I'm making chocolate chip muffins when I wake up. I got laundry. That's all going on while we're doing this. So yeah. And that's pretty normal for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just used to it. Is that it for your honorable mention?
No.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Next, we've got 22 A Million by Bon Iver.
Don't know what that is.
A lot of people would say that that's not his best album. Me, on the other hand, that album was life-changing for me. So,
what year? How old were you?
I was like 15, 2015.
2015 and you were 15.
Yeah. Next is The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Rowan.
My life story.
Not quite.
Not the rise and the rising even higher of a Midwest princess. Dairy princess.
Oh my gosh. I love Chappell Rowan, though.
I don't know who that is. Again, I don't know any of these people.
I showed you one of her songs.
Are these people? Oh, you did. Are these people? Do they originate like from like YouTube or TikTok or something?
She did.
Like you find people out of nowhere. And some of those people on TikTok, holy cow, or like American Idol or The Voice.
Yeah.
They always get some good people out of there.
Yeah. So that was my original list, and then I added 3 today.
Wow.
Because you talk a lot about movie soundtracks in your list, and I was like, I don't really have like movie soundtracks that could make the cut for me. For me, it's video game soundtracks.
Oh,
I was like,
there's a thing?
Yes. I was like, how could I forget the Minecraft soundtrack?
There's a Minecraft soundtrack?
Yes, there is.
Wow, did they ever capitalize on that game? They make sound like music?
Well, like the music that's in the game, they turn into an album.
Isn't it just like Mario? Yeah,
that would be like a video game soundtrack. Yeah. A famous one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So
but that makes sense because you've listened to that for how many years?
Exactly. Minecraft, as we all know from, was it like the second episode when I cried about Minecraft?
Yeah.
Changed my life. I love that game. And that album means so much to me. That soundtrack means so much to me.
That's interesting.
That one and Undertale, the video game Undertale, that was a life-changing game for me. And that music I still put on my playlist.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Animal Crossing. That's just a classic.
You love that game. And it's all just instrumental.
Yeah.
There's not like somebody singing a song. We're going to cross the animals. Whatever they do.
No, not quite.
Okay, well, those were interesting.
Those were my honorable mentions. Yeah.
Okay. Well, moving on to mine. Mine are a little bit more simple than yours. Now, let's keep in mind, she's going to be 25. I'm 57.
Yeah.
So some of mine are going to go like way back. Okay, well, I don't know the name of it, but I would say the Mamas and the Papas. When I was growing up on the farm, we had an actual record player and we'd all sit around and listen to, I like California Dreaming the best. Of course, Simon and Garfunkel too. Bridge Over Troubled Waters. All those songs are so, that whole era, that Vietnam, all of that music. A lot of you are going to know what I'm talking about. One Direction.
Of course.
Made in the AM.
Of course.
That's the one with that song Perfect?
Yes.
Because of that video. Oh my gosh. Google that one or go to YouTube and watch that one. Harry Styles looks amazing. That's when he had like long hair too.
I miss long hair Harry.
Yeah. His hair, the way he would like do this all the time.
He would always run his hands through his
He
hair.
always did.
And he always had like a very stern face while he did it too.
Yeah. Or
And
and then he
bandana.
would do this. He would run.
Yeah.
He'd do that, kind of shake it up a little bit.
Yeah. He would have the bandana on.
When did he have a bandana on?
Like when they went on tour.
Oh, I didn't know. I
performed
thought
on
you
tour.
meant when they did that that game, that dodgeball game with James Corden. Oh my
Maybe
gosh!
that
If you
too.
ever want to just die laughing, just go to YouTube and look up James Corden Was it dodgeball? Yeah,
Yeah.
with One Direction. It's
That was
hilarious.
Yeah.
Ball in your face.
No. Who's there? A ball in your face!
Isn't
Ball in your face.
Isn't that what he did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got to watch it to understand what we're talking about. That was so funny. Okay, so One Direction. There was an era when my son Miles was a little boy, and it had to have been. I listened to country, Alan Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Alan Jackson. I have to say, like Martina McBride. All those like from that era. George Strait. Garth Brooks, I never really got into him, but I love his song, The Dance. That's just an amazing song. Oh, and then the other one he sings was, I don't know if it's called this, but Thank God for Unanswered Prayers. That is a cool song. Those are all really good songs. So yeah, I was a little bit in a country era, and that would have been when Miles was like 3. We took Miles to the state fair here in Minnesota, and Alan Jackson was playing, and Faith Hill was the backup. Is that what you call it? The opening.
The opener?
She opened for Alan, and nobody knew who Faith Hill was. No one. People were like talking in the audience. No one's paying attention. So Miles has a little cowboy hat on, and we took him right down to the stage, walked right down there. There she was singing, and he blew her a kiss, and she blew him a kiss back. Hey, just like when Harry Styles blew me a kiss. I blew him a kiss, and he blew one back to me. So yeah, Miles with Faith Hill. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting way up high. But yeah, so country music then. Okay, so soundtrack. So the Twilight soundtrack.
Yeah, I mean,
That was that good song by Muse. There's just was it Paramore?
Paramore's on there. Yeah.
There's a lot of good music on that Twilight soundtrack.
Yeah.
That was just a good movie. And of course Rihanna. I don't know which Rihanna because I just love every song Rihanna does.
Mm-hmm.
She's just, and then I loved her Super Bowl performance. She was pregnant and she did amazing. And she just has really good style. I love her style.
Love her makeup too.
Beautiful. Yeah. She has a good line of makeup. Really good. And then of course, this goes way, way back. Honorable mention, Bay City Rollers.
Yeah.
I was probably in 3rd or 4th grade. Yeah, 3rd or 4th, maybe 5th.
Do you have like an album for them?
That one that we showed that one time, the one that opens up, but Saturday Night, SATURDAY night. That was one of the songs.
Okay.
just yeah. You've never heard that one?
I probably have.
I'll have to play it for you in the car sometime. Yeah, that was a good one. But
Cool.
yeah, that was probably, I would say those for my honorable mention. All right.
We're finally getting into our list now.
Okay, now this is the real list.
So I'm going to do 10. You're going to do 10.
Okay.
9, 9, 8.
Okay,
8.
10.
Yes.
Who's your 10? Because we're going to count down to 1.
Yes.
1 would be all-time favorite
Yes.
in our lifetime. Okay.
Yes. So let us know if your list matches up with our list.
Yes, especially the number 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So number 10 for me is 4 by One Direction.
Oh.
Yep. Life-changing album.
And Stockholm Syndrome? Was
Yep.
that on that one?
My favorite song, Stockholm Syndrome, is on that one.
That was good because there were just 4 of them, right? Because Zayn had left.
I think so. Yeah, that's why it's called 4.
You think?
I think. Unless it's their 4th album.
I don't
It was
know.
their 4th album. That's why it was called 4.
Oh,
But I don't know if it was just 4 of them.
I can't
Yet?
remember. I don't know, but there's a chance that they might be coming back.
I think it was all 5 of them. Oh, I gotta look.
Okay, look it up.
I gotta look.
Look it up, and then you keep seeing some things on TikTok that they might be getting back together.
They might.
If that happens, I am so there.
It was all 5 of them.
It was all 5
because I could hear Zane's voice in the back of my head in Stockholm Syndrome.
Is that was Story of My Life on that one? Because he wasn't. Zane was still there when they did Story of My Life.
No, it's not. On
I love that song. The story of my life
in a lifetime.
What's that?
Once in a Lifetime?
I don't remember that one.
Great song.
I don't remember some of.
Night Changes is on.
Night
that
Changes.
One. Feel My Girl. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
Do Broken Hearts Go?
Oh yeah, they have a lot of good hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your number 10.
That's my number 10.
My number 10. This is so funny because it's so like not the Monkees.
Oh.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
Okay.
Daydream Believer. Those are all songs from, again, when I would watch the Brady Bunch and Davy Jones was in the Monkees. I think this was actually later because the original Monkees I was really young. But I would say though that album or those albums of the Monkees, those were like the first, aside from listening to the Mamas and the Papas, that kind of stuff.
I don't know if I've ever listened to the Monkees before.
Oh, they have good, really happy songs. You know,
Okay.
They wear those groovy clothes.
So what album by the Monkees?
I don't know, but I know like I don't know. It was like Daydream Believer and those songs.
You're going to be doing your own thing then, I guess. Because we're doing albums.
Well, I have some specific albums.
Okay.
But I guess I didn't research that with the Monkees. I just
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever album has Daydream Believer on it would have
Okay.
been my favorite because I had a crush on Davy Jones.
Okay, it sounds like a very pirate name.
Davy Jones. He was so cute. He had like dark hair and dark eyes.
Did he wear like an eye patch?
No,
and have, like,
he
a claw for a
didn't.
hand?
No, he
Okay.
didn't. That would be Johnny Depp, who I really had a moment where I loved Johnny Depp. Okay.
Okay.
9.
Number 9 is After Hours by The Weeknd for me.
Oh, yeah. The Weeknd guy.
Yeah, I love The Weeknd. I mean, he's like the number 1 artist on Spotify, I'm pretty sure.
And he had a Super Bowl show.
He did.
And what
Yeah.
was the deal with that one? His face was all bandages. Was it for real?
No.
That was just pretend?
Yeah, it was supposed to look like he got like a bunch of plastic surgery done and then he came out with a plastic surgery face.
I think he probably really did have plastic surgery
No.
and then just made that up.
He did not. I love his story.
I have no idea what
He
his
was
story-
homeless.
He was?
He was, and now he is the top artist on Spotify.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Homeless where? Like in what state
I'm not sure. I don't know that much, but
Oh,
he,
my
his,
goodness.
his story
That's amazing.
is so good.
Oh, I love stories like that.
Okay,
Yes.
I gotta triple check and make sure. That,
Okay,
because
overcome.
I'm like,
Because that would be terrible if you were thinking of someone else and then you said that The Weeknd was. It's so weird to call him The Weeknd.
you can call him Abel.
His name is Abel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you able to come with me? Like Abel, like that, or cable rhymes with cable? Are you talking about like that, Abel?
Abel as an ABEL.
ABEL. Oh, okay. So you're looking up to see if he.
Yeah, he was homeless.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, he went from being homeless to creating his first album, House of Balloons, which is
Wow.
another iconic album of his. He is like totally self-made.
That's very, very cool. And so there you have it, Hannah, with more fun facts
Yeah.
that we don't know. Now you know.
Yeah.
We should do a whole thing. Now you know with Hannah.
I mean,
Hannah can
I
just
don't
tell
know
us.
that much, but
Well, you're always finding little things like that.
I guess.
I got to catch up with you. Okay. Is that
Number 9 for you.
number 9 for me? Grease.
Yeah.
The Grease soundtrack.
Grease lightning.
Yes.
rolling
I
up
mean,
the-
all of them. Grease
lightning.
lightning.
Go, grease lightning.
Go. Yeah, that was awesome. I like We Go Together.
Yeah.
Rama Lama Lama. That one, and then Hopelessly Devoted. Oh, that was so good.
Good album.
And it was just, the movie was great. The music, like those are one of those movies you can watch over and over. It's always on
Yeah.
one of those cable channels, and you can sing along to all the songs.
Yep.
That really like in my life. I think I was in 6th grade and the album like opened up, like the Bay City Rollers, those albums that opened up, and all the pictures on there were so cool.
Mm.
That was just a great time, and yeah, great album.
Cool.
All right, 8.
8, Fine Line by Harry Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Falling.
Is Falling on that album?
I
Yeah.
think so,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Because we went to the concert.
For me, Fine Line, the song Fine Line on the album means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So
A lot of,
had to go on the list.
yeah. Okay, my number 8 is another soundtrack, the Titanic soundtrack.
Oh.
You know something?
Sad.
Well, it was so powerful. I saw that movie 7 times in the theater. Granted, prices weren't as high as they are now, but the music, the instrumental, and then of course Celine Dion, that song.
Mm-hmm.
I would just play those songs over and over. And in fact, I remember one time, this was on 9th Avenue heading downtown. I had it on, one of the songs,
Mm-hmm.
and I drove right through the red light.
Oh.
It like put me in a trance. I was in a trance. So then I had to stop listening to it in the car.
Yeah, that's another album you can't listen to in the car.
Right. See, I'm not paying attention. And then I just zoned. It just zoned me right out.
That's great.
And I just went right through that red light.
Yeah, you just admitted that on camera as well.
Well, that was how many years ago? Nobody got hurt. We're all okay. And then that's when I learned I get so into some music that I can literally like put myself there, and I'm going down on the ship. I'm sinking.
Wow.
Like the whole Jack and Rose and Floating on the Door and all of it. I'm like putting myself right there.
Would you have let Jack onto the door with you?
I would have, and I think there would have been a way to make it work.
I think so too.
If they would have went this way.
Yeah.
Okay, their
real.
feet and their hands would have been, hanging out in the water.
Which you can just tuck in.
Right. She could have saved Jack because she was this way on the door.
Yeah.
But if she would have just turned her body this way and then he got up on this side, they could have both been on the door this way.
Like, couldn't they just have like hugged it out?
And then, just hold each other on the door.
Like
and
for
then,
warmth.
Right.
Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. You would want another person on the door with you for warmth because it's so cold.
Right. And then she just watches his dead body like float away. Like that was traumatic to watch. Obviously, it got more of because we're talking about it right now. But everybody thinks that she could have let him on the door. She could have helped him up on the door.
Yeah.
So James Cameron, I mean,
really didn't think that one through, did you?
And I think we wanted to have but then the whole story wouldn't have worked because she went back to as an old lady.
It's been 89 years, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. See, I'm already back into that movie.
Okay. Well, you're here.
Okay, back
we're filming a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
7. What's your 7?
Number 7 for me is Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator.
Another one I don't know.
Another one you don't know, and another artist that truly, I mean...
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator is such an amazing artist.
Wow.
His albums are pieces of artwork, and I think it's a shame that he always gets put into the rap category because he is like way more than a rap artist. His music, he can play the piano, like he can do like orchestral stuff, and
wow, that's cool.
His music just truly cannot fit into a genre, I think.
Yeah.
So I love his music.
Okay.
And Flower Boy was another album that meant a lot to me in high school and still means a lot to me today.
Okay. I'll have to listen. You'll have to put one of his songs on.
It's really catchy. His music's really catchy. I think you'd like
catch it then.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 for me. Okay. Yet another soundtrack. But these soundtracks had a lot of Okay. And I'm going to actually do a tie on this one because I just thought at the top of my head. Dirty Dancing and Footloose.
Okay.
Okay, those
I always get
are
them
major.
Mixed up because they're so similar to me.
What kind of dancing? But Dirty Dancing, the movie, but the soundtrack. Oh my God, and Patrick Swayze. But then of course Footloose. was huge in the music for that one too. So those are another like soundtracks that I would listen to over and over and over the songs. Those for sure, those two for me.
Okay, number 6 for me is Pure Heroine by Lorde.
Which
Not the drug.
right.
Heroine as in
Which that
a
always-
hero that's a woman.
Yes.
But I think also she meant for it to be mixed.
Right.
Like, you know, you say it and it sounds like it.
Lorde. It's Lorde,
Yeah.
right? And she has dark hair, doesn't she?
Yes,
Okay.
dark curly hair.
Yeah. I think I know
mean, her music truly defined being 12 to 16.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that era for me, when I think of an album, I think of Pure Heroine by Lorde.
Yeah.
And I still put all of those songs onto my playlist
Yeah.
too.
Because with music, there are some that are just never, you put new ones, but there's just some that are always going to be your favorites. That's the beauty of music.
Mhm.
It does something. It brings up memories and things for you.
Mhm.
Okay. Number 6 for me, Prince, Purple Rain.
Yeah.
That
That low.
yeah.
That low on the list.
I can't believe I've got like these other ones before Prince.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's hard to pick because these are all the next like 3 that I talk about. I feel like, well, 2 of them for sure kind of could be the same.
Sure.
But
You
yeah,
got tied. Cool. And number 5 for me is Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Oh,
What
okay.
they rated number 5, I also rated number 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Again, Frank Ocean, please come out with an album.
I'll
please,
have to, yeah,
I
I'm sure
beg.
he's listening to us right now.
I know he is.
Yeah.
He's definitely one
I'm
of our
sure someone
viewers.
who knows him will get this to him,
Okay.
and then he'll go make a new album for you, and he'll
I hope
title it
so.
Hannah.
Oh, I hope so. I mean,
dedicate it to.
He already titled it after my blonde hair. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
see,
I'll go like
Meant to
brunette
be.
or something and then call the next one
a
brunette.
brunette.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. My number 5, Madonna,
Okay.
Like a Virgin,
Yeah.
and her first album was in 1983. Did she shake things up a little bit
Yeah.
with the way she dressed, that whole iconic 80s look.
Who
Man.
would you make her equivalent to in today's music?
Hmm.
I know she still makes music, but
There isn't really anybody like Madonna
okay.
now. I mean, because you have Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift,
Mhm.
no.
Would like Miley Cyrus during
No.
her Wrecking Ball era
No.
be equivalent?
No. Mm-mm.
Because when I think of someone shaking things up a bit, I think of Miley
No,
Cyrus.
Because when
she
I
wrote
think
Wrecking
of
Ball.
Miley Cyrus, I just think of her show.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah. No, Madonna just came on the 80s scene, and I don't know. She's very unique. She's like Prince and
Mhm.
Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
They're just very unique like that. And I don't think anybody can really, maybe, and I'm surprised I forgot to put her. So she should be, yeah, I thought of somebody. She should be on my honorable mention, Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga I shouldn't say of our time because Madonna's still performing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think Lady Gaga, though, is even more powerful artistically. Like her brain, I love Lady Gaga. Love
Yeah.
her. But I'm thinking of like in my 80s era,
Mhm.
Madonna was just huge for me. Her
Mhm.
fashion, her music, every song. I loved every song. I knew every word to every song. I loved her.
Okay, we're on number 4. The 1975's self-titled album.
Mm-hmm. I can see you liking that.
I've gone to, I want to say 4 or 5 of their concerts.
That many?
Mm-hmm. With Miles, my
Wow.
brother.
One of your common bonds.
Yeah, me and Miles are obsessed with the 1975 since they came out with their first album,
And
the self-titled one.
and now didn't they do a song and Presley knows the words?
Yes,
His
and
daughter.
now of
She's
course, because me and Miles love their music so much, now she loves their music.
Yeah,
as well.
he plays it for
yeah.
her. And then you recorded her singing it or
Yeah.
something. That was cute.
She loves "If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is such a good
That's
song.
sweet. Yeah.
She just dances to it, and she can't really say the words,
Right.
So they'll go,
But you can tell.
online, and she'll go, all lie,
Yeah. Yes.
all tie.
And you
It's so cute.
yeah, you can tell that she knows.
Yeah.
But she just doesn't know how to say the words yet.
Which I don't either, because the 1975, like, I have never
Yeah.
understood their lyrics
And
at
there's-
all.
And that's so true, because there's a lot of songs that you think you're hearing something
Yeah.
else, and then you find out what the real words were, and you're like,
What? Yeah, that's me with the 1975
Yeah.
all the time.
that's
So I'm like,
funny.
good
Just
job.
like Presley. Yeah.
yeah,
So
she's got it
doing
down.
a good job. That's cute. Okay, my number 4, and you're going to be a little surprised, I think. Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
I think it was, I can't remember if it was Millennial, if that was one. It was the one where they were by the private jet
Oh, of
out
course.
at the airport on the private
Private
jet.
jet mentioned.
Right. And that's because that was the music that I would put you to sleep with. Like, I would turn it on really loud, and then I would like rock you to sleep or dance with
Mhm.
you.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that that's number 4 for you, because I was supposed to be named after one of the band members.
That's right. Yep. If you would have been a boy, you would have been
AJ.
Alexander James, because he was the bad boy of the group. And I always tend to like the bad boys for some reason. Maybe because I'm so sweet.
I'm just a
Innocent.
bad boy, I guess.
And now you're just a bad boy. So yeah, AJ. You would have been AJ Alexander James.
cool.
But
Yeah,
so that's,
I remember growing up with that music.
Yeah.
That was just what was on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
And they were in concert like last year, or the year before that or something.
Yeah.
They came back. Well, all of those, NSYNC, the other one, New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we on?
We're on
Top
number
3.
three.
Drum
Okay.
roll. Top 3 of
We
all
made it
time.
to the top 3. This one is just pretty much taken up by one group for me. All the top 3 are taken up by, who can you guess?
I don't know.
Guess you'll find out then.
Yeah.
So number 3 is the album D2 by August D. August D is Yoongi from BTS.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah.
August D is Yoongi from BTS.
Yeah.
I saw him perform this album live last year around this time.
In Chicago.
Life-changing.
And you said it
Life-changing.
was the best concert you'd ever been to.
best concert
And you've been to
ever.
BTS concerts, but
Mhm.
he was solo,
Yeah.
and you said it was the best ever.
The-
That's cool.
Yeah, his lyrics just, I can really relate to him quite a lot.
Okay.
Can relate to his story quite a bit, and just how he makes music and how he performs.
I'm just
and-
feeling this whole like you're in a dream state right now.
Yeah.
Your energy has completely changed.
Yeah.
Your like eyes are getting all kind of sparkly. Like you're like dreamy, kind of like when I thought of Sean Cassidy.
It's
like-
not really like dreamy like that. Like, it's more like I just admire him so much.
But you look like you're in a state of
Probably.
yeah.
I love
I'm
him.
I'm just reading what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And you. Okay.
Yeah. So D2 by August D is
Your
my
number
third.
3.
Yeah.
My number 3 would Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yeah.
Huge impact again. The dancing, the fashion, the one glove, the moonwalking,
Mhm.
that song Thriller and that video with the scary Thriller,
Mhm.
whatever they did. Yeah. That was just, we'd never seen a video like that because it was made into like a story.
Yeah.
It was like a scary story. So that was like really cool.
Yeah.
So for sure, Michael Jackson.
Cool.
Yeah.
Number 2, Mono by RM.
Oh, another BTS.
RM is also from BTS.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his first album
Mm-hmm.
is called Mono.
You had Mono.
I had Mono.
last
I
year
did
around
listen-
this time.
Before you ask, I did listen to the album while I had Mono. I just had to do it.
Oh my God.
I had to do it.
And
It
a
still
year
hit.
later, you're talking about it. And
Yeah.
that was a rough month. Holy
That was a rough
moly.
month, but this is a good album. So
Got you through. That's what
I-
music does.
I think it's called Mono more in the fact like it's solo, like one, mono
Right.
as in one,
Right.
not mono as in the sickness.
Right.
Um
I don't think he named it after the sickness.
there are just so many songs in that album that I just like sob too every time I listen to them.
You just completely change when you talk about BTS.
I know it. I know
you look
it.
like you're in love or something.
Because I am.
I mean,
I love them. I love their music. I love what they stand for.
They need to get on back. Get into concert.
Jin is coming back.
He is. Is he going to make an album?
I have no idea. He's doing a meet and greet for like 5 hours.
Where?
Somewhere in Korea, I think.
Because he's coming out of the service. He's done with his time.
I want to say it's like 3 days away from when we're filming
Wow.
this. It might even be the day that this comes out that he comes back.
Was he in the military 18 months then? He served his time and they have to do that. And he's out now.
So I can feel like
it's getting closer.
Yeah. They're coming back into my life.
Yeah.
All my happiness is coming back into my life.
I need to experience a BTS concert.
You do. Everyone needs to experience a BTS concert. But at the same time, I'm like, don't buy tickets because it's going to be so hard to get tickets.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody else buy tickets.
Yeah. Everyone experience it, but nobody experienced it except for us at the same time.
Right. I think they're going to listen to you. Okay. My number 2 of all time. And I think because of the timing of it, the concert we went to, Harry Styles' Fine Line.
Yeah.
Because we went to that concert. We were supposed to go in, was it 2020?
Yep.
And then the stupid pandemic happened. And then they put it off till 2021. And it was the first concert that we went to. We had to wear masks still, but we were down in the pit on the floor. And I swear something spiritual happened in that building. I think obviously everyone was just so happy to be there. The energy was so incredibly positive. I don't think since then I've been in a place where the energy has been that positive. And that was during the pandemic. That was 2021. I've never felt a collective of that many people. Well, I probably haven't been. Yeah, I guess I was to a couple other concerts since then, but I don't know. It was something about being the first concert. I think we all still had to wear masks, but we had been cooped up for so long. And it was Harry Styles. And we were on the floor and he was so close to us. Like he was larger than life. He's such an incredible entertainer. And he had so many positive words for people. People needed to hear all that. I don't know. That'll just be a moment. And Falling, that song Falling is just, oh my God, the best. Okay, number 1.
We made it.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 is Love Yourself Tear by BTS.
Yeah.
I had to choose one BTS album, but I barely could. There's The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. There's the other Love Yourself albums. There's the Map of the Soul albums. There's all of their like Too Cool for School, like all those earlier albums.
And why this one?
This one to me was the moment that I really truly locked in and became a BTS fan.
Worshiper.
Army. We're called Army.
So are there any songs on that one that would play on the radio?
No, I don't think so. But all of them, I just love all of them.
What's that one really cool one that I like? They're dressed really cool and it's like,
oh, you like On.
Yes.
You like On.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The way they dance and their clothes.
That's a good one. That one, I want to say
you have it.
I have my albums right past the camera over here.
Yeah.
I want to say that one was on Map of the Soul.
So with BTS, I just like watching their videos.
They've got some good videos.
Because talk about Michael Jackson. They can dance like Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Better.
Yeah. If you ever want to like experience cinema in a music video, watch their music videos.
Yes, because they make like it looks like a whole little mini movie out of the song.
Which I wonder if I have. Yeah, I've got a few editions of the Tear album. Let me grab it. Let me just do a little classes in session right now. Okay, so this is Love Yourself Tear. I've got 3 editions.
Okay, does that mean that they all have different songs on them?
No, they're all the same songs, but each one has a random photo card in it. And
smart.
There's
marketing.
4 different versions.
Smart marketing.
Yeah, there's 4 different versions of this album. So
Right.
there's Y, O, U, and R.
Which makes you want to buy all of them so you
Which-
can get the little card.
I have 2 O's for some reason and a U. So I still need Y and R. But each version has a different set of photos in it. So they do like 4 different photo shoots.
Oh.
And then each photo book that comes in it is different photos. And it comes with like a poster, a CD, obviously, and then photo cards and stuff like that.
Okay, so let me just put this in perspective. This, to her, going to the store to buy these would have been like the Grease album back in our day when we
Yeah.
got to open up the album.
Yeah.
And all the pictures from the movie were in. That's kind of what, because like that's your excitement over that.
Yes.
So that would have been me in 6th grade.
for
Feeling
sure.
what you're feeling right now. That's what I would have
Yeah.
been feeling. Because that's how far we've come.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. But
It's
yeah.
cool. Yeah. And so with this one, I'm really geeking out right now. You just need to let me geek out for a second.
Okay.
And just
okay.
with this Love Yourself series specifically, there's 3 different ones. There's Love Yourself, Her, Love Yourself, Tear, which is next, and I think became the first BTS album to hit the top 100 on Billboard. I want to say, or some Billboard achievement with this one. And then there's Love Yourself, Answer. And so with the versions, you've got 4 versions for each album that came out.
Mm-hmm.
With Her, there's L, O, V, and E.
Oh.
Love.
Yeah.
With this one, Tear, there's Y, O, U, and R, Your.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Answer, there's S, E, L, and F.
Jeez.
So it spells Love Yourself
Oh.
in the 3 albums.
That was so smart.
Yeah, so Love Yourself, Her was like all different songs than what's on Tear, and then Answer was like a mix of the 2.
Okay.
And it was like a few added extras. So
That's just brilliant.
they are masterminds.
But what is the name of the promotional? What's their company called?
Big Hit.
Big Hit.
Big Hit. They're under Hype now, but at the time,
Yeah.
this was called Big Hit Entertainment.
Yeah. They knew how to promote them.
It's got Hype on here actually.
Oh.
Maybe it's because it's a later print, but yeah, because this was an original from 2018, and it doesn't have the Hype logo on the back.
Original from all the way back from 2018. Wow.
I bought this one in 2021.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
That's your number one.
so hard to choose which one is my favorite, but this one has to be my favorite for sure.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, this was tough. So I'm gonna say it was a tie. I couldn't pick. I just can't. I can't pick between these 2. I actually don't have the album. One of them. So one of them that I don't have the actual album to, and we found the album to this one in a store, like a Goodwill or something,
Mm-hmm.
or it was in an album store maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is like an older one, original. Somebody found this one for us.
I want to say I have the one actually that you're talking about.
I don't think so. Okay, well, the one that okay, so here's Boston. Okay, and this is Boston. I think it's just the Boston. I should know this. It was in 1976, I believe. I look at that. I knew it. Self-titled. So More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind. We talked about Peace of Mind. Foreplay or Long Time, it's called. I used to love
Good
that
song.
one. Rock and roll band, Smokin', all of them. Something About You. There's some, I don't know what it is, but it's Boston music. And then the other one that tied for first place, Journey.
Which I think I have that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to try to find it. Okay, so Hannah has Journey. Look at that. Is this open up?
Yeah.
Journey's great. Oh, look at that. Journey's greatest hits.
Journey's Greatest Hits.
Mm.
It might not be the album that you're talking
No.
about, but I know you're talking about
The
Journey in
album I'm
general.
talking about is The Frontier.
Okay.
So The Frontier had it had Faithfully and Separate Ways, two of
Mhm.
my favorite songs. The reason those songs are so meaningful for my whole life, I think for me, those were my high school days and my early, 8th, 9th, 10th. And I would go out in the car. Everyone else would be in the house at the farm having like lunch. And I would go in my brother Kurt's car. He had a big brown Pontiac, 4-door Pontiac. And that's what he would drive us to the skating place, which were the best days, I think, of my life. Probably some of the best days of my life. This would have been in 83-ish to 84. We'd go to the skating place. They'd play this kind of music. But I would go out to his car and I'd put the cassette tapes in and listen in his car. That was the only way I could listen to the music, is in his car. He'd be like, you're gonna wear my battery down. Stop going out there. And I would keep doing it. But I loved Separate Ways and Don't Stop Believin'. I love those songs and Faithfully so much. And then Boston, the Long Time and Foreplay and the Peace of Mind. They just bring back such good memories. Now, the thing about Journey now that I think is so amazing is that all generations like them. They are truly like one of the best bands, in my opinion, ever.
Yeah.
Because they reach every generation. My mother is 84, loves cranking Journey in the car. 84, driving around little town. And people are looking at her like, shouldn't she have her radio turned down? But she cranks it so loud. So it's affected her at her age. All of us, you kids younger, you have an experience with that song, Don't Stop Believin'.
Yeah, that's the song that we played at the end of every school dance. And everybody would get in a big circle, and it didn't matter if you knew the person next to you or not. You would all just hold each other and sway back and forth and then jump to the middle.
Yeah. That's powerful to me.
Yeah.
That's powerful when musicians, and a lot of our musicians and more, when they can create that energy in people and that coming together and that positive. I mean, we've been to a few Journey concerts and they're amazing.
Yeah.
But I think that when a band or musicians can do that and really affect people with their music, that is a true gift. It's a true gift. Some would say a gift from God, but just their inner selves being the best they can be in life and offering their gifts to other people. I just think there's nothing better than that. And I love that about Journey, that it's all generations that love their music and know their music.
Yeah.
Like, that's very cool.
Yeah.
So
that's powerful.
Yeah. So I couldn't pick because I love Boston so much too. And every time I hear these songs again, I'm brought right back to one of the best times in my life. And I love that. Sometimes you want to just go back. There's some days when you want to just relive them because they were such amazing fun. I love the way it made me feel.
And it's cool that you can do that by listening to music.
Yes.
It's almost like a form of time travel.
Yeah, it is. You can really if you can get your mind in a zone and just really focus and listen, you can really feel what you were feeling back in the day, even for you, some of the music when you were 15. And I really feel like too, that 15, that 14, 15, 16, what songs did you love when you were 14, 15, 16? I feel like that time, for some reason, maybe that's when we're like really changing and we know we're no longer a little kid and we're starting to be more of a little bit of a grown up. Yeah. You want to be a grown up, but so that's kind of an influential age, I think. So whatever you were listening to at that time, I feel like is just really, I don't know, all music is good, but it was hard to kind of put this list together because there's so many. There's a lot of them that I didn't, I think of like Johnny Cash. And
I know. And I think of like my emo phase during middle school.
Yeah.
All the bands that I listened to then. Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens.
Yeah.
Like,
well, Justin Bieber.
Well, Justin Bieber when I was 10. I mean,
right.
Come on.
Well, and then let's not forget Christmas music.
Yeah.
Like I listened to
top 10 Christmas album music.
I'm not going to lie. I put Christmas music on in the car the other day.
That's crazy.
Okay, no, I had to listen to Christmas music.
Why?
I don't know. It's the way it makes me feel. I love Christmas music. I don't know why. I know all the words, but I love And then some of the White Christmas, some of the older songs. I don't know. I just love that kind of music.
You're a very Christmas in July type person.
Christmas in July, and then I start celebrating Christmas by listening to Christmas music in October and watching I pull out the Polar Express, get the hot cocoa made. I love it. It's the change of the seasons. It's starting to get cold.
Yeah.
Skip right on over Halloween. We don't need Halloween. Let's just get right into Christmas. I mean, and it's not the buying presents. It's the music.
Yeah.
I love the music.
Music and the vibe.
Music is amazing. I'm so glad we have music in our life.
Great.
Yeah.
Me too.
So thank you to all the artists.
Yeah.
Whether they're listening from heaven, wherever they are.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have to do our favorites.
Of the week.
Quickly.
And then,
I probably only have one or two. You go ahead.
I've got 3. Do you want me to just list all of mine off?
Yeah, list them off. Mm-hmm.
So I finally finished A Court of Silver Flames.
Your book.
Which means I finished the entire A Court of Thorns and Roses series.
Which is amazing. Because those books are like this thick.
Yeah. Seriously, such a life-changing book series. It's crazy to say that I can relate to the main characters in those stories in any way, shape, or form, because it deals with like fairies and fantasy worlds.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the way that Sarah J. Maas writes her characters makes them feel so real, and the struggles that they go through are so real, just life-changing.
I'm sure people who are reading that would know what you're talking about.
Yeah. For me, truly a life-changing series.
Okay.
So that was number 1, which, by the way, is the first book series that I've finished since like 10 years ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Like, I feel so accomplished. Next is Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. Great song.
It's a new song that came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great song.
Right.
I love Espresso.
Okay.
And then she came out with Please, Please, Please.
All right.
It's got a little like country twang to it. It's really good.
Okay.
I have a new video game that I'm playing.
Oh my gosh, another one?
This one's an old one. I have like 15 hours on it already, but it's called Stardew Valley.
Okay.
It's very similar to Minecraft, but it just looks different. And it has you're a farmer, you own a farm, and
right.
Yeah, it's just cozy.
Okay.
It's cozy. It's fun.
Sounds like it'll be fun in the fall to play.
Yeah.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first favorite would be Sartell here had its first pageant ever. And we got to be a little part of that. So we went to the pageant and saw the girls get crowned. It was done beautifully. The girls are amazing that will represent as ambassadors our town, and they'll travel all over and talk about Sartell and just meet people. It'd be a great opportunity for them. But I loved the pageant because it really brought me back. I talk about being transported back to 1985. I cried when they were crowning.
Yeah.
When they were crowning the Miss Foley, Miss Sartell. All I could think about was that night that I got crowned, and it was just a great memory, a great feeling again for my parents and the whole thing. But so that, of course, I got my hair done. I can't think of what else it was. I had some really good conversations with customers this week again.
Nice.
Ran into a customer, came in, and she graduated a year above me from Foley, and I didn't remember her at first, and then I remembered her, and we just had a great conversation. I just love people and talking to people. Like that sounds like really like fakey, like I just love people, but it's really true. And you know that. I love to talk to people. I love their stories. I love to visit.
Yeah.
I'm definitely, my mom and my dad both like to talk and visit. That would be mine. It always ends up being about customers and visiting with customers.
Yeah,
okay.
That's awesome.
So we do a card?
Yeah. I shuffled them before, by the way.
Did you? Okay. Well,
yeah.
I'm just going to do it again.
Yeah.
We'll see if we
really shuffled them.
end up getting one that we always get. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pick a card.
Okay.
A new one?
Maybe. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself.
I think we've had that one before.
I think we have too.
Isn't that interesting that we're always picking? It's okay if we have, you're going to pick another one just because you want to.
Should I read it?
I'll read it. You can read it, but that's the first one's the message.
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, those are good messages.
Yeah.
I hope somebody needed to hear a message like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all do. Well, we did it. We got through our list. A lot of time on this one.
This one's going to be a fun one to edit.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching us, supporting this little venture here we're on, this podcast. We appreciate it, as you say every week. If you're watching us.
If you're watching us on YouTube, you can listen to us on Spotify. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, you can watch us on YouTube.
Yay. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. You guys have a great rest of your day and a great week ahead. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.